it's Ian from RTO here. Welcome to Pick and Mix, and today it's a trip down memory lane, which means it's a UK top 10. And the wheel stopped up for this one in 1957. So this is the top 10 for the 22nd of February back in 1957. If it's your birthday today, happy birthday. Wasn't a leap year. Odd numbers are not leap years. Who was the Prime Minister in 1957? It was this chap. You've never had it so good, Mr. Harold Macmillan. If you was born in 1957, you are a baby boomer. Your star sign is Pisces, and your Chinese zodiac is the Rooster. So I went delving and see who was born and any historical people on this day, because I don't do the musicians, because they're for Hadges, Matches and Dispatches. So I went and found some other prominent people. Now, on this day in 1732, a certain George Washington was born. First President of the United States. We go into the 20th century now. In 1933, actress Sheila Hancock was born. Had a famous husband, of course, John Thorpe. Fine actress, known for, was born on the Isle of Wight, of all places. Okay, 1975. Drew Barrymore. Can't believe she's 49 this year. Woo! I remember in E.T. Yeah, born in Los Angeles, California. So there's the birthday. So I thought, let's have a look at some history. And in 1797, it was the last invasion of Britain launched by the French in the Revolutionary Wars, and it begins near Fishguard in Wales. Just a little bit of pop trivia. Genesis released their first single today, Silent Sun. And on this day in 2020, Portuguese footballer Cristiano Ronaldo played his 1000th football game, his senior appearance, and he scored in a Juventus 2-1 win over Spal. And he scored 725 career goals in 836 club games and 164 internationals. At the time, this was the thing. So there we go. There's a little bit of trivia and birthdays, but let's have a look at the top 10. 22nd of February 1957. So at number 10, this had come up 11 places, and it was a song for Guy Mitchell, Knee Deep in Blues. On its way up to number 3 in the UK, it reached number 16 in America. Very similar to another song, which we'll talk about a bit later, because it's also in the charts. It's a nice song. I don't mind it. Pretty nice little tune. Okay, at number 9, we have a non-mover this week, and it's Blueberry Hill from the one and only Mr. Fats Domino. This peaked at number 6, made number 2 in the US. A classic song. I've always liked this. I love the piano in this. Great vocal. Wonderful song. At number 8, down one place, Bill Haley and his Comets, and the lesser known Don't Knock the Rock. This was on its way down. It peaked at number 7, but it was never released as a single in the United States. As I said, this is one of the more obscure tracks for me, because when you think of Bill Haley, it's Rock Around the Clock, See You Later Alligator. But this one is great, and I like this. I think it's a great little rock and roll number. Okay then, Number 7, down one place. Pat Boone, Friendly Persuasion. This was originally released in 1956, but it took a little while to get going. It had been at number 3, so it was on its way down the charts, and this peaked at number 5 in the USA. It's alright. I'm not a great lover of this, but I think Pat Boone did have a great voice. Certainly one of them, and a wonderful voice. So, yeah, fair play to him. Okay, at number 6, up 2 places. True Love, Bing Crosby and Grace Kelly. A song from High Society that was released in 1956. This was on its way up to number 4, where it peaked in the UK. Got to number 3 in America. Another classic love song. I think this is a wonderful version. Other people have tried it, but you can't beat Bing and Grace, or Princess Grace of Monaco, who she became, of course. Nice song. I do like that song. Really good stuff. Okay, coming at number 5, down one place, we've got a bit of skiffle from Mr. Lonnie Donegan. Don't You Rock Me Daddy-O had got to number 4 on its way down. When I did my retro ranking, this just missed out. I do like this song. It's got a fantastic double bass line on it. Absolutely terrific song. Okay, number 4. Non-mover this week, and it's another one for Pat Boone. Don't Forbid Me. Another song that was released in 1956 and took its time to get into the charts. Peaked at number 2 here in the UK, but was a number 1 over in America. One of the songs I do like by Pat Boone. It's a nice song. So I didn't like one of them, but this one I do like. Okay, number 3, we have another non-mover, and it's another song for Guy Mitchell. Singing the Blues. Was a number 1 on both sides of the Atlantic, so a pretty classic song. Great song. I like this version, but my favourite version is by a certain Dave Edmunds. But it's still a great song. Okay, number 2, down one place over last week's number 1. The Garden of Eden, Frankie Vaughan. Never released in America, believe it or not. This happens to be my favourite song by Frankie Vaughan. Reminds me of a TV show. Now, I think it was. It starred Robbie Coltrane, and I can't remember the series, but it was about a band called the Majestics, and this is one of the songs on the soundtrack to that series, and I've always liked it. Great song. So we had a brand new number 1 then, and it was up one place, and it would be the first of 4 weeks at number 1 for Tap Hunter and Young Love. Now, here's a fact: Tap Hunter only released 7 singles because he was more of an actor, and this was the only one that was a big hit for him. It got to number 1 both here and in the USA. Classic song. I do like this, and this is one of them records that was in my parents' singles collection, so I've sort of grown up with this song, and that's why I probably like it. Very simple song as well. Excellent stuff. So there we go. There is our top 10 for the 22nd of February 1957. Okay, that's near enough all for today, but I'll be back tonight, of course, with Dave and guests on the live stream, and that starts at 8 PM Greenwich Mean Time. Can't join us for that. We'll be back tomorrow, and we have got a live album ranking. We're doing a bit of prog tomorrow, and we're going to look at the live albums of the brilliant Curved Air, and we've got a brand new album, and it's an album from a band that I saw way back in 1988, and they haven't released anything since 2008, and it's the brand new album from Canadian rock band Honeymoon Suite and their album Alive. So that's coming tomorrow. Have a great day. Keep out the wet here in the UK because it's miserable as sin here. Bye for now.